The empty chat, the silent phone, the blank profile. Breakups, whether it's friendship or a once loving relationship, can make us feel shattered, lost, and alone. Lots of us have been through it. The once wholesome person which you have been hanging out with for years suddenly become toxic in a matter of weeks and block you out of a sudden. Or the person that started using you and acts like a bully in the friendship or your relationship. I understand that this sort of feeling would haunt a person for months, if not for years for some.
But it deviates us from what we can achieve with our
Potential, as it fills us with guilt and it labels us as a failed friend. Resilience would help us recover from the guilt and start achieving and hustling for a better life. Resilience is the ability to cope with stress, overcome adversity, and even adapt to change. It's not something that you're born with, but rather a skill that you can develop over time. Hence, I'm creating this video to show you 3 actionable steps that you can take to speed up the building of resilience and to free up the moat against the negative thoughts that try to barge into your future life and come out stronger on the other side. By then, you could be able to do the things that you want to do, possibly even achieve success on the way there. It's okay to feel betrayed, sad, or even angry after such a situation. It's okay to feel confused and constantly overthinking for a period of time. However, keeping our emotions in your heart rather than letting them out will do you more harm than good. So sometimes crying yourself to sleep or talking to a trusted friend is necessary. Take some time for yourself to process your emotions and acknowledge that you need emotional support from other people to heal through such a dark period in your life before moving on to the next steps. Make sure to focus on self-care during this period by going out to exercise such as walking or a light swim. They will help to release endorphins that will make you feel good. Make sure to avoid self-harming at all costs, as it will be just like pouring salt on your already vulnerable. Talking to other friends helps to divert your attention from your problematic situation to focusing on your conversation with your friends. In case if the matter is really bothering you, you could even talk to some of them about the problem that you're facing if you're close enough to open up the matter to them. It doesn't need to be just your friends that you open up to, but rather other relatives that you trust too, as long as you have someone on the receiving end to listen to your problems. As you have seen from the previous step, bottling up that pile of negative emotions is the last thing that you should do, as this could easily lead to overthinking and a negative self-image, which can lead to self-harm and suicide if it's not attended to for an extended period of time. Richard Templer also talked about building up this group of friends in Rule 8 of his book, The Rules of Thinking, where he mentions for you to surround yourself with positive-minded friends that could genuinely help you by not giving advice, but rather by listening, asking you a series of questions that could guide you out of that rabbit hole that you have fallen into. If you want to develop resilience, you must climb out of the hole yourself through the guidance of your friends. If you have a friend that have been constantly giving you good advice and was always there for you, I strongly recommend you to talk to them. While having such a person is a good thing, being dependent on them is not. So it's still good to train that independent resilience for yourself by building your own positive mindset, by expanding out to meet new people and make memorable experiences with them. Remember to surround yourself with people who energizes you and make you feel better, not those that make you feel worse. Distract yourself by trying to do things that may help you to boost your mood. Yes, it may sound harder than it looks, but why don't you try to help your brother to explain a certain concept that he is struggling in maths? Or why don't you try to help your dad to give some sudden help to fix a light bulb on the ceiling? Or maybe you could try to focus on doing your research and getting that essay done. That way, your mind doesn't give power to the guilt associated with the broken relationship and is focusing on other matters at hand. Endorphins may be released from doing a good deed to anyone, even to yourself at times. Good gestures such as small as saying, "I hope you have a good day," to a random stranger could boost their entire morning, and it may also boost yours if they give you better and if they give you back a good feedback. This chemical produced gives you an euphoric effect, similar to that of you after crushing an intense exercise routine. It certainly wouldn't help you to recover fully and move on from that problem that you have in your head. But it serves as a pleasant distraction, and that would definitely help you feel better after completion. It also helps you to avoid falling into the bad habits that can easily stimulate the pain because you're going through that vulnerable state for the first few months
after your relationship unfold.
So having a good way for the emotions of joy to flow is crucial. That's why it's also important to distract yourself, to help yourself by having some alone time, such as playing games or completing some meaningful tasks or help other people. If you have learned something new in this video, remember that developing resilience is not as quick as a snap of a finger. It takes months, but once the systems are in place and the mood is fueled, you will easily be miles stronger than the old you. As always, I hope that you have an amazing day and I wish you success for the years to come. Peace.